Gateway, the amazing new map that everyone has heard of. Well, almost everyone. What do you guys know about Gateway?
Isn't that you?
No, no. It's the new map that's coming for the Isle.
There's a new map coming out? Oh, sick.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why Gateway will save the Isle, as well as a few little rants about humans if I have enough time. Before the video starts, be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoy. And after you've watched the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, subscribe. Wow, I can't say that word. Also, subscribing is cool. You know, you guys could press that little subscribe button if you guys enjoy. Anyway, let's talk about Gateway. Holy shit, I almost forgot. Did you guys know that I just released some new merch? New hoodies, mouse pad, and some stickers, and a t-shirt. I forgot about the t-shirt. I'm sorry, t-shirt. But you guys can go check out the new merch that I just released in the comment section below. It's the pinned comment. Make sure you guys use code player for 50% off all Haven products. Remember, if you guys use code player or any other code, you guys will save 15% off. I wanted to design something where it's like something that you guys would actually like to wear and not get made fun of because you're wearing some dinosaur YouTubers merch. I also want to say a big thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. That number is absolutely crazy, and I know I say it like every time I hit a milestone. I was saying it at 100 subscribers when I said that was absolutely crazy, and look where we are now. Big thank you to you guys. It really means a lot. Go check out Haven if you guys are interested in any of the merch, and go check out the other creators' stuff. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. Anyway, let's talk about you know, the whole point of the video. One of the most important features in any survival game, besides the obvious basic survival mechanics, is a map. But how much does a good map actually matter? Well, for example, we have Spiro, where pretty much the entire map looks the exact same. So for new players, it can be kind of hard to tell where you are besides the few defining features like the swamp, the cliffs, and the splits and rivers is really the only way you're going to find your way around the map. I think that the map design of Spiro is absolutely atrocious. Now, comparing Spiro to Gateway is kind of like comparing a 5-year-old bodybuilder to like a 20-year-old bodybuilder. There's not really any challenge. Gateway just trumps it in everything, whether it's plains, highlands, beaches, human structures, what else can I say? Mountains, just anything. Anything that Spiro has, Gateway does it infinitely better. Another example of stuff that Gateway does better is just not only map design, but the little details in the map. So Spiro would have like little rocks that you can jump onto, but in Gateway, there's these huge, ginormous, like, mountainous rocks where you can have awesome fights on. We only got to play on Gateway for a little bit. Just that little section just shows how much potential there is for amazing fights and cool moments. Like in the beginning of this Raptor video, where I hop over a bridge by using a Carno to escape it. Like, just small stuff like that is like something that you could never get on Spiro, and we will never get on Spiro. Just cool details in map design is a huge difference in how people will play. Like with Spiro, people can camp the little rocks and just hide on that little platform. But on Gateway, sure, there is some of those rocks, but it's not as frequent. And these bigger rocks allow for like bigger conflict to happen instead of just hopping on that rock, pouncing something, and then leaving. But overall, I think Gateway map design is just miles better, and it's just gonna show how good this game is gameplay wise. I think Spiro really limits the gameplay, in my opinion. It makes ambushing not as satisfying because there's 8,000 bushes, but in the plains on Gateway there's not a lot of bushes, and it's something where Carno's going to be able to run the creatures down. Like, they'll actually play to their playstyle. Sares will be in forests scavenging on bodies. Omnis could probably hang around human structures, and if something stumbles in there, they're gonna kill him very easily, as Omni is able to maneuver around human stuff like crates and stuff and jump on them and avoid them. Then a Karna wouldn't really be able to move in there. So just little areas are going to make a huge difference too. I'm so excited for this fucking map, man. Oh, I also wanted to talk about the domes and human bases and how hopefully you'll be able to enter once Gateway releases. But I think that would be a thing where humans would have to be implemented. But the domes and human bases provide like huge actual gameplay elements to where the map actually means something, where humans can go to the bases and repair them or do whatever the humans are gonna do and stuff like that. Which, oh, so cool, man. I'm so excited. Another thing I want to talk about is gateway hotspots and how they're so much more different from Spiro. So with Spiro, you can spawn center, northwest, south, southeast, and northeast. In Gateway, there's way more spawns. I need to find. I think Citrix. Be sure to go subscribe to her. Did a video on how some of the spawns work. But back to hotspots. I think that hotspots are going to be a lot different from how they are in Spiro. Hotspots will depend on the migration patterns of herbivores, and the carnivores that have that specific herbivore on their diet will be fluctuated more towards those migration patterns, which leads for... I'm going to use the Jurassic Park The Lost World as an example, where different species were spread around the map and in different areas. So Paki, let's say they live by the volcano, and I think it's by the East Plains, it's called on Gateway. And they lived over by the East Plains, and Omni, Dilo, and maybe Carno would be hanging around the East Plains, and that would be their area. Rex, maybe, since it's more of a jungle ambusher sort of creature, would be hanging more towards like the central part of the map, where it's I can't remember the map too well, but I think you guys kind of get what I mean, where creatures will be in more naturalistic areas, and you're not going to see things everywhere like in Spiro, where you could find a Carno anywhere, or you can find like herbivores just at center randomly. Like it's because they want to fight there and there's not really anything to do. But also migrations, you can't ignore it. Migrations are very needed with Gateway to allow for hotspots to not be as big of an issue as they are currently. You need migrations to defer people away from certain places in the map. Like you need Tenos to be on the opposite side of Paki, so that way they're not mix herding all the time. Or you need like Carnos and Omni's diets to be kind of interacting with each other, so they're constantly fighting for food. You need like Serato just probably going to be wherever, as it's a creature that scavenges and looks for food. So it really leads to a really cool ecosystem around the map. But in order for that to happen, it needs migration. I don't think if migration was a thing on Spiro, which it won't be, at least I don't think it will be, but if migration was on Spiro, it wouldn't work nearly as well as it would work on Gateway. I also want to talk about the dynamic spawning, which also helps with migration and hotspots. So currently, let me pull up that video from Citrix real quick. So as you can see in the bottom left of her video, it says certain dinosaurs that can spawn there. So Tenno can spawn on a particular side of the map where Carno can't. So it leads to where also spawn camping won't really be a thing unless you know where the spawns are, and you can always move over there as you're an adult. But it won't be nearly as big of an issue as... like, if you wanted, you can camp that area and you know which sides of the map most herbivores or carnivores are, which I think it's unique, cool, and I am excited. Anyway, those are just my thoughts on how I think Gateway will save the Isle. I shouldn't really title the video on how it will save the Isle, more of how it will improve the Isle and make it feel like a better game. But saying that it will save the Isle kind of does better in the title, and people will click on it. That's probably why you clicked on it. You know what? I will talk about a future video and some future plans that I'm working on, if you guys want to stick around, involving humans, Rugops, maybe some Path of Titans gameplay videos, and a few more Isle videos. I want my next video to... You guys can tell me in the comments. You can just say Rugops or Human, or both. Honestly, you guys could say both and I'll cover both in a video. I got really close to the mic there. Hopefully that didn't sound too weird. I want to talk about how I think Rugops should have a human hunting niche with a few special abilities to help it human hunt. As well as I want to talk about humans, how they should work gameplay wise, how they're not going to be overpowered, because a lot of people think they're going to be overpowered for some reason, which clearly not. Like I'll just pull up just a little gameplay clip of me playing as humans, and there's a bunch of Troodons around me. You can't even see the Troodons, and they're all watching me and they all see me. Like, just stuff like that. Humans are gonna get mauled. I don't know why people are complaining so much. I will dive deeper into that on a later video. But I do also talk about humans in the Isle. If you guys want to check out that video, it will be on the top right. As well as a second channel that I'm going to make where I'm going to post just some Isle clips, me playing other games, like full videos. So if you guys want to go subscribe to that, link will be in the comments when I finish that. Be sure to check out the new merch at Haven. If you guys use code player, you'll save 15% off, and it helps support the channel a lot. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you guys so much for 4K. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. It's free, and you can always change it at any time. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.